not practiced yet.
I haven't even played a single game today, so now you've got the upper hand.
Oh, I do, yeah. So I put up the grand champion score, by the way.
Oh,
It was just 162 million.
Oh, yeah, still.
So I'll just train this game and ball week, so get it started. So, do you mind if I just ask you a few questions and just kind of introduce you?
You can ask me as much as you want, as long as you want. I got all day. And I like to talk a lot, so I'm all good.
All right, folks, we're here with, let me just switch over to the player view here. So I'm here with Mike Vinikour from Stern Pinball. So tell the folks, what do you do at Stern?
So my official title is Associate Game Developer. So largely I help design rules to our games, and it depends on which team, how much involvement I have with that. I also did I designed all the expression light shows for the expression lights on Rush and on Led Zeppelin both. I also oversee our software testing. They send me all these pinball shows to kind of represent Stern in the Marco booth. And I do any other number of things. I helped out a lot of things for the Insider Connected platform as well.
Gotcha.
They just keep giving me different hats to wear.
All right, gotcha. I'm a little bit curious about the Insider Connected. A lot of questions that come up is that there's no app. Is there an app coming?
There is an app coming. I can't say when, but it's always been planned for. And once we ever get it, when we do get it finished, it will come out. But it's always been the plan to have one since the inception.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
And I also, since I'm a streamer, I wonder if you're building anything for streamers specifically to kind of integrate like the achievements and stuff like that, so I can have them pop up in the stream.
Not currently at the moment, but some of our games that have licensed music, we have settings now when we can do it of like to replace the licensed theme with like some original music. We've done that on a couple of titles to help with people trying to stream things so they don't get their streams taken down.
That's awesome. Yeah, Mandalorian has it. This one have the licensed music theme on it, but
I think Godzilla might have one in the setting as well.
It doesn't have the setting, but it has a licensed music. So every time that song comes up, you get copyright.
Gotcha.
Copyright infringement or whatever it's called, right? So
it's like the internet. It's like the internet laws haven't caught up with the technology so much.
No. It hasn't.
So hopefully in time that stuff will work itself out. If we're lucky, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Because
I'm not a music lawyer, so I don't really know how that works.
No, me neither. Yeah, but that will certainly help to promote pinball through Twitch and YouTube, and I mean, there's a lot of pinball, live pinball on Twitch and the internet today in general.
Yeah, and obviously, with Jack Danger, we've always debuted our games on his channel, so we're well aware of it, and it's an important part of the new pinball community.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that will probably help that Jack Danger is working for you now and can somehow help you with all these streamer helpful things that you can add to the games and Insider Connected.
Hopefully, I mean, it's really neat to see how that whole thing has grown. And now people can be exposed to these games right from the comfort of their own home if they don't have locations near them where they can go see these games.
Yeah, that's perfect. And the thing is, I was asked another question from a friend before, actually. So the leaderboards that you run here for this event specifically, can anyone kind of go in and see those leaderboards, or do you need to have some special access?
No, they're public facing, so you should be able through the Insider website to click on events. And if you see the Stern events, they should pop up on the Stern events tab.
So that's how easy and convenient it is. It's just go to the Insider. It's insider.stern.com.
Insider.sternpinball.com.
Sternpinball.com. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, all the games here have Insider Connected on them. Every machine is hooked up, and the place is absolutely pumping. I've said that.
I mean, the leaderboard's full. People have been scanning it all day, and tomorrow in the middle of the day, we're giving away prizes for the top 10 scores on each game.
All right.
So the top player, the number one score will get a banner or a translite, and then we've got other prizes for 2 through 10.
Okay, gotcha. So there's plenty of time to come down here and put some scores in and walk away with some swag, I guess.
I think this thing is open till 2 a.m. tonight.
Yep.
And then midday tomorrow is when we cut it off, usually around lunchtime. And then we give away the prizes.
Yeah. So there's plenty of time. 2 a.m. So almost 12 hours to go.
Yeah, that's a long day for me.
Yeah. So So what's your favorite pinball machine that you worked on at Stern so far?
I can't answer that with one name because I have different favorites for different reasons. So I can give you a couple of examples though.
Yeah.
I always start with Batman because it was my first project that I ever got to do when I became a Stern employee. The game had just started shipping when I started. And I got to help design a few of the rules and work on that with Lyman, Lyman was how I got my into Stern. He lobbied for many years for them to hire me. And I was really happy that I got to make games with a really good friend of mine. So that game was very special to me that we worked on it together so closely. So that's always my number one answer.
Gotcha.
Stranger Things is really high on my list because it was my largest official design role on a game yet at Stern. And I'm really proud of the way that game turned out. And Brian and Lonnie and I thought made a really good three-person team. We were the three dads of that project. And our strengths complemented each other. So it was really fun to work on. And I have a long history with Brian. We worked together at Midway Games in the 90s.
That's right. So
we go way back. It's the first time I got to work like on a design capacity with Brian on anything. So that, and even though I had the least involvement of any game I've been on, Godzilla is quickly becoming my favorite Stern game.
Many people have that as their favorite Stern game at the moment.
I like Mandalorian a lot because as the years have evolved of me being a Stern employee, Dwight Sullivan and I have grown to have a really great collaborative relationship working on games together, where he's had me be more involved with helping him with some rule design, and which I took as a huge honor because I grew up playing games that Dwight, even before I was in the industry, I played games that Dwight worked on and loved them. And the fact that I got to work with somebody that I respect so much, and he wanted me to be that involved was a huge honor to me. So I really enjoyed working on Mandalorian. Again, that was also with Brian. And those guys make a great team as well. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can we expect any more updates to Stranger Things, or do we think that is done?
I'll never say never, but I mean the game is the game is complete. It's the game. I mean there'll be, when we add like insider connected features that warrant a software update, all the games will get them when when we release Home Team, for example, like we'll get Home Team on Stranger Things and all the other Spike 2 games.
Gotcha.
But I mean, everything that's in the game is what we had planned, so it's been designed to completion.
It is, Gotcha. Yeah, it's just, it does not have a track mode sounds, you know that, right?
Right, and that's really like, Lonnie never was big on those, so that's largely why they weren't in there. It wasn't an omission, it's really a designer's choice, and since he was the lead software engineer on that one, we deferred to what he wanted to do,
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, so I mean, if you look at like Guardians, I don't know if we had any Guardians, I can't remember. And I know Kiss had a few, but I don't know that Aerosmith had any either.
No. So it's up to the overall game designer, I guess. Or software designer. It wasn't Brian Eddy's call, though.
No, that was probably Lonnie. Because he never was much of a fan of the flipper things.
All right.
And some people like are heavy-handed where they're too chatty on them, and some people are really conservative. It's just based on the designer. There's no mandate that said like those had to be in a game.
No, gotcha. So
but as a whole, that was a pretty popular thing that a lot of people do.
Yeah. It adds the humor elements to it, especially if there's like custom speech added and stuff like that.
It does. Like inevitably, I always trigger them by leaning my butt into the flipper buttons when I try to squeeze between the games. And then sometimes it'll make me crack up depending on when it plays.
Yeah. That's super fun. So we're standing in front of Mandalorian Premium here, right? So you're gonna have to tell me your strategy on this game.
I'm a little rusty, but I will say that by design, the missions, playing the missions and completing them, especially if you can complete them kind of quick, can be very lucrative because they help contribute to your end of the ball bonus.
All right,
and that's a thing I'm real big on, and we did it in Stranger Things, and also in the games I did with other games I did with Lonnie.
Have huge bonuses.
Right, because I don't ever want a player to feel like there's no reason not to tilt the game, I want there to be a lot of risk if when you're playing, if you play well, so you won't want to tilt, because it's like it could be a game-changing bonus if you're competing, especially, So
for sure.
What I like to do is I try to always get a mission running and then start the multi-ball. And then if you're mindful of your playfield multipliers, it's helped to those set up. The Boba Fett ones you'll happen into all the time, but you gotta like purposely play the ones from the ambush and the ones from scope,
So what is your strategy with the flamethrower? Do you always punch it at the start of a multi-ball?
Usually, yeah.
You do, yeah. You don't wait like...
I don't wait. I try to punch it when I've got... The more things that are lit when you punch it, the better.
Yeah.
So typically, the multi-balls that light up all the shots, which is not all of them, like Jetpack multi-ball only has like a couple shots lit.
2, I think,
but like the Spider one's got most of them lit. So that's a really good one to use it on. And again, you're doubling down if you have a mission running. So you get a mission running, start a multi-ball, then use your flamethrower. That's usually your best odds for success.
Gotcha.
Ambush is also a good place to use it when you start ambush. Because every shot's lit, you know, and if you find the right one that then starts the ambush, it can be lucrative because you've got other 2x shots as you're building that bonus before you cash out.
Gotcha. So how does the ambush mode work these days? Because it's kind of been reworked from the beginning.
Yeah, Dwight and I redesigned it together a while back. So now a bunch of shots are lit, and one of them will start the ambush, and all the other ones you escape.
Okay.
So, and then the next time, if you escape, then the next time that shot's gone, and eventually it's going to get you.
Okay.
And then the fundamentals are once it starts, a bunch of shots build it, and then when you shoot the shots that build it, there's a collect shot, which is over on the right ramp.
Yeah.
And oh no, it's the scoop. To the left of the right ramp.
The drop down.
Yeah, the drop down thing. You can cash it out there, or you can keep it going.
Okay.
And there's a huge risk-reward factor in there. If you're pretty accurate, where you can make your shots without flailing a lot, you could really build that thing up high, especially if you got the playfield multiplier going at the same time.
Gotcha.
And then try to build it up quickly and then cash out. If you start to flail and start wasting a lot of time, just cash it out because the thing's on a hurry up and it ticks down.
Yeah. There's a score that ticks down and the timer ticks down.
Correct.
And I think some of the shots will give you more time as well.
I think every lit shot will add a couple of seconds to the thing and then restart the hurry up with a boosted value.
All right.
So each one will add a little bit of time and boost the score value.
All right. Gotcha. All right, so now I know as much as you do. So,
there you go, yeah.
So let's
and you play a lot more than I do these days. I do more developing than playing now. I don't really do so much of the testing anymore. So I'm fairly rusty, especially because at home, all I've been playing has been Godzilla because I just got one a few weeks ago.
But I saw you put up like a huge Terror Godzilla.
Yeah, I had like 760 million or something like that, Terror Mechagodzilla, which was more than double on just that mode, and that was more than double the previous best I ever did in that mode. So. Of course, I text that to Keith, and Keith's like, "Oh, that's a great score, but I got over 1 billion once." I'm like, "Of course you did. You're superhuman." I'm happy. Like the fact that he only put up a little over 1 billion, and I was that close to him, made me feel pretty good, actually. Because he's a way better player than I am.
For sure. All right, let me just set up here.
Okay.
Get the game started.
I love the arcade buttons. That's like looks like an arcade stick.
Yeah, it is. It is actually an old PS3. I don't have a PlayStation 3 anymore, so I put in a controller so I can run it through the PC.
That's fantastic. Your whole rig is really amazing. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I couldn't even do this in my basement because my ceiling is like a couple inches taller than a back box, so I couldn't put a topper on here. I can't even lift the playfields all the way vertical.
I've been in that situation.
I have to hook them to my drop ceiling.
Yeah, I've had hooks in the ceiling.
I only have 7-foot ceilings in my basement.
Yeah, I've been there. All right, so who goes first? I guess...
I'll let you go first.
All right.
I'll back clean up, but not that it's going to make me be any better or worse, but... I gotta ask you, is the DRI based on the band DRI? Is that why you picked the initials?
It is actually. It's really weird. I mean, the thing is, I didn't have any fun like high school initials. And I was a huge fan of DRI. And I pronounced that band name really weird. I'm Swedish originally, right? And a guy kind of picked up that, and that was my nickname in my childhood. I was called Dry.
Oh wow!
Like DR with a Y.
Yeah.
But it was spelled out DRI.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of how it stuck, right?
Yeah.
And 374 is just like the numerical representation of DRI.
Oh, geez, I didn't even put that together. That's awesome.
Yeah. T9 phone. And
I love DRI. Like those first two albums, especially, were like, those were such staples of my punk rock teenage skateboarding years, So I played, I wore those things out. I played them so much.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and 374 used to be my race number when I rode the motocross, right? So that kind of how they came together.
Oh, that's cool. So fun fact, like MXV are my real life initials.
Oh.
And if I was born one day later, so MXV is 1015 in Roman numerals.
Oh, yeah.
If I was born a couple hours later, my birthday would have been 1015.
Oh, wow.
My birthday was the 14th, so I came into this world a couple hours too soon, or I would have been a double 1015.
Oh, wow, that would have been, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
There's always a story behind it.
Yeah.
You didn't find the initials. All right, good luck then,
All right,
Mike.
good luck to you, my friend.
I need to kind of get it together. So there's a lot on the line.
You got fatigue and my food coma totally working in your favor.
Oh, it is.
And ring rust because I haven't played Mandalorian in months now.
There should be a few interesting games. For sure. Yeah, we got an hour, so yeah, you.
Yeah, I definitely won't play an hour, but you can still ask me as much stuff as you want.
Yeah, perfect.
So close.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Extra ball.
Every shot is lit.
Very good. Keep going. Sensational.
It's not safe out here. The night's coming fast. I can't protect you out here.
There's one. Extra ball.
Make yourself useful.
Oh shit. Oh wow, I managed to backhand that without even thinking about it.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was incredible. All right, I need to. Oh, there it went.
That's a heck of a good Ice Spider multi-ball.
That was a big ice spider for sure. I feel this upper playfield is easier than mine on my machine. I don't know.
really?
I don't know why.
Maybe whatever pitch that this game is set at just cooperates better for you today.
Yeah, you probably can change the pitch on the upper playfield. It must be that because
Oh no, I mean the pitch of the actual whole cabinet.
oh, it might be. Let's see if I can get a big mode in here.
Make your way to the head of the ship.
It really likes the scoop. was hitting that ramp like nothing before, and now I can't hit it.
I tend to backhand almost every shot in this game because it all seems safer to me to backhand everything. Obviously, you can't backhand the orbits really, but like both ramps, I backhand them. I backhand the scoop. I'm not a tournament guy, so like I always like to play the extra ball.
All right, let's do it.
And I'll certainly need him because I'm so rusty.
Take another shot. You're not done yet. Keep it up. Shoot the right ramp. You'll get it next time.
Dwight came up with that super skill shot design.
Yeah.
I was so jealous that he thought of something like that, and I did. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Because I've always been like, I've become like the MXP skill shot's been like a gimmick now, you know.
Yeah.
And then he came up with something really cool. I'm like, oh man, he beat me to it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Shit. All right. I got hurry up lit.
His one in Monsters on the premium was one of my favorite skill shots ever. The one where you start on the upper playfield and you have to go to the lower playfield to do it.
Yeah.
Dwight thought of that one, and I thought he was just genius to come up with that. And again, I was so jealous that he thought of it and I did.
Yeah, I guess there is some competition between.
Yeah, but it's healthy, it's friendly competition, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the game wins, and that's what we all want, is a fun game. All right, let's see if I can make anything happen.
The child has something for you. Shoot the right orbit.
to avoid any further violence, and encourage a moment of consideration. Disgraced magistrate Reed Argo to search the wisdom.
Super jackpot is lit. Super jackpot.
Your astute panic suggests that you understand the situation.
Oh no. It's giving it out after the first mission because I think that not that many people have been getting very far, so it'll auto adjust. Okay. Typically though, it starts at 2.
Take another shot. So close.
Keep it up with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually choke. I usually get one good ball and then the rest is like...
I'm kind of the same. Like I'll do almost all my work on one good ball and the other one's short.
You're up.
All right. Ball 2.
Get it next time.
No foundry.
Welcome to the foundry.
This one I always go for 2 items whenever possible.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough money for that.
Yeah. No, it looks like you don't. Yeah.
And then blast it. Use it wisely.
Wrong orbit. can just feel it when it's not going sideways like that. Just
Yeah, this one, like the feed is like harder out of the scoop. Like mine, if I let it bounce and I went it home, it feeds so perfectly and I can just drop it on the right flipper.
Yeah.
I gotta kind of fight it when it comes out of there.
You'll get it next time.
Oh man, bounce on the lane. Yeah, I hate that.
I'm doing all right.
Player one. Skill shot.
Oh yeah, my time wiped out. Yeah, get to tomorrow on that course. I love it. I love coming with this. All these guys. Yeah, hopefully next year. They still have all that stuff. We're doing it.
Pirates multi-ball.
I'll take care of it.
Jackpot.
Yeah, it's way quicker, yeah.
They're trying to blow the Rhydonium.
No, come on, one more.
The Rhydonium is still stable.
I got no quarrel with you, Mandalorian.
That's far enough.
That will cash it in, right? No.
Start mission. That will freak you out.
You're racking up the achievements this day.
Yeah.
Oh, got another good ball though.
Yeah.
I see you got two good ones this day.
Look at all those. Wow.
Damn, that's a hell of a bonus.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
2 million bonus.
You're up.
Better than some game companies.
Yeah.
So close. Very valuable. And blaster. Very valuable.
How many troopers?
Pirates multi-ball! Super popular. Yes! Jackpot! Jackpot!
Keep driving. I'll take care of it.
Jackpot!
Trying to blow the Rhydonium.
Take control of the transport. Go for the
bloop.
So you just get those badges?
We both broke our curse of only having one good ball. We both had two good balls.
And you are dialed in.
Yeah, he found himself.
I think I've reached the sweet spot of like food coma and sleep deprivation and sugar.
We did it! Into your
It
ignition.
lasts a very finite amount of time. Before that I crash.
Nice job.
489.
Wow, maybe I'll win a prize.
Yeah, who knows?
Very
You know what?
good.
They need to have
Into your ignition.
a credit score, like a high
Amazing.
score thing or whatever, but low score.
Oh,
that says you tried.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that I am made, like all of us that worked on that game, if we put in our initials, it says like to call out you suck. Which makes me laugh every time I put in my initials, it goes, you suck. I think that's hilarious. Like Keith had him do that.
That's hilarious. We're gonna have to play one more, you know
We
that.
can play one more if you want. Now I'll probably fall apart quickly, but I'll happily play another one.
Now you gotta ride that buzz, man.
Yeah.
Now let's see if we can do it again.
All right.
Let's do it.
Player 2.
All right, yeah, we got it in.
It's in? All right, let's do it. Oh, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a nice score.
Like a billion something. We were working on it, yeah. But I haven't played it in a while, like in months. I've been working on other stuff. Yeah. Oh, well, new stuff and existing stuff both. I usually juggle 2 or 3 projects at a time. Yeah.
So close.
Right. And I've got a unique role where I work on every title, not just songs, you know. So in some way I touch every day.
Oh, come on. I don't like this. No, don't start it.
The child is lit. Shoot the left orbit.
Why is it doing this? Come on.
That thing is zipping around.
Yeah. Oh,
There you go.
finally. No.
That ball would not hold still. It was just like flying constantly.
that I need to catch up on.
Player 1 is up. Excellent job. So close. Ice Spider Multi-Ball. On the roof. Great job. Get up.
Gotta say something.
Great job. There's one on the right wing.
How about you come over here? Give me a hand.
Oh, being greedy.
I was gonna say there I would have trapped up at the top and then finished the mode while you still had more time because you get a mode time bonus
All right,
when you
gotcha.
finish modes, you know?
Oh, that was
Oh,
shit.
you're at the peak. Oh, there it goes. I mean, you're at peak the super pitch too, which is really hard.
Hunter. I hope this works, Mando.
I have never met a Mandalorian.
Player 2. Excellent shot. Gun down. To the go, Mando. Keep it up. Shoot the right ramp. Canyon ambush.
Floated out.
Yeah, we're kind of down to one good ball still, right? All right, I got to do this now.
Hey, player
I got a
1.
long
You're up.
road ahead of me.
So close.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Please. You deserve this.
Trandoshan ambush.
Can you just go away?
Extra ball.
Where's the timer?
on too.
That one?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a lot safer for me.
But it's not timing out for me. I don't know, understand, because it says timer up there and there's no timer running.
I never even noticed that before, yeah.
Great save, Mando.
All right, that was the ball.
Oh, you got an extra ball.
I got an extra ball. Oh!
There's still hope.
Yeah, that ambush thing just upset me. That was not what I wanted.
Aim carefully. Excellent shot.
Oh, come on. How is it possible? Oh.
Player 2 is up. Skill shot. You'll get it next time.
Man. Oh. Try it again.
You have a choice.
Heel is lit. Super pop through. After the withdrawal. You got this.
Looks that way.
Most impressive.
Man, we can play 2 good games in a row. I was kind of hoping you could have a shit game just like
I thought I would have a crappy game, honestly. Usually I have one good one and then I fall apart. That's stuff all the points out of the game.
Well done.
I'll tell you what, I'll still give you a prize because you let me get to you and I had fun playing with you. Well, I got something good I'll give you when we're done. But if you got any more questions, I'm happy to answer them for your viewers. Or if I got any questions, I'm happy to answer anything.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think we have time to play one more because I really think it's got us fine.
That's cool.
Because I have another thing.
Right on, right on.
So we can have a little chat and then...
All right, yeah, if you got any more questions, and if anybody's watching has any questions, I'll answer them other than what's the next game, because obviously I can't tell you that.
The only question, can I just... Yeah. Yeah, it's so noisy in here, you have no idea. It's just...
Yeah, usually my voice gets blown out after the first day of these shows.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I did my panel on the first day, so I still had a voice this morning when I did it.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah. Same thing for me. I do trade shows sometimes as well. It's my job, right? And you just like, first day, and it's just all just shouting in people's faces and you can't talk to the rest of the day.
I got pretty good at it before COVID because I did so many and my voice got stronger, but after 2 years, it's like back at square one. And always by the end of the first night, I've got like half a voice, and by the middle of the next day, it's gone. Then I'm just doing shots of honey or anything I could do to try to get be able to speak in sentences, you know?
So tell me a little bit about that whole gig that you got with Stern. You're basically a game ambassador or a brand ambassador almost, because I've seen you at so many shows.
In a way, yeah, and I was never hired to do that, but a lot of the credit goes to Mark Vinikour. I went to the George Gomez sent me to Texas Pinball Festival to talk about Batman and Guardians, which were the two newest games at the time. That we had just done software updates for them right before TPF. So he wasn't going to be there. So he's like, "How about I send you? Because you can speak on both of those games because you helped design rules in both of them." So I did, and then I helped out, in the booth with the Marco folks. And then I went and did it again, I think, in Midwest Gaming Classic. And then Mark Vinikour called up John Buscaglia and said, "Will you please send him to every show? Like, we've been asking for this for years. He's perfect. People really like him. Like, that they enjoyed meeting him. He's really good talking to people." So that's how it started. And then I was asked if I would, by John Buscaglia, who's the head of sales and marketing, would you do this? And I said, yeah. And he goes, all right, well, you got to get George to sign off on it because he's your boss. I'm not. And George was all in. That's a testament to, like, George sees room for people to grow and find their path in their career at Stern. He told me, I think you'll be good at it. It'll be easier to work with you around your schedule being gone versus like if I have to give up a programmer, So he sent me, and then it just became a thing. And then honestly, I was afraid of public speaking like over 3 years ago when I started doing this, and it helped me get me out of my shell. And then I started doing panels with Mark Guidarelli. And he was the lead on those things, and I would just be like the color commentator, and I would chime in where I felt comfortable. And he really helped me become a public speaker and become confident and not scared anymore. He eased me into it, and then he basically pushed me out of the nest when he thought it was time. It was like a trial by fire at one point. He goes, when I had to go accept all those Trippy Awards for Iron Maiden, and Mark Guidarelli was sitting right next to me. He goes, "I'm not doing any of those. You're doing them all."
All right.
And I had to come up with all these different acceptance speeches on the fly in front of a crowd, plus like being streamed in front of thousands of people. And by about the third one, I got really good at it, and I felt like, I can do this. This is easy now. So he really helped me come out of my shell. I owe him a huge debt of thanks because I would never have done this before because I was a shy, quiet person.
Gotcha. I mean, the thing is that as a kind of a pinball fan and such, I truly appreciate because you're working on the games, right? You can be here with more confident than marketing, kind of training somebody to do some sales pitch.
Right, because I'm in the unique role in product development where I touch every single game in some way. And I'm like the only one that really does that in that department. And the pinball community, the fans want to meet people that actually had a hand in designing the games versus meeting salespeople. And that's not a knock on our salespeople. They're wonderful, great people.
Absolutely.
But I mean, I'm a fan of the games. I want to meet the people that help create them more than the guys that are paid to sell them.
Absolutely. The end user, the end consumer, so to speak. That's who you're talking to. The salespeople, they're talking to distributors, whatever. Right?
And when you boil it down, I'm just like everybody at the show. I'm a huge fan. I love pinball. I love video games. I've been a gamer my entire life. I just happen to be fortunate enough that I got to turn it into a career. So I share the same passion that everybody does.
Yeah, something that you say on your the panels and the stuff you're on. You got into this by meeting a guy at Bali Midway by telling him that you were a really good Mortal Kombat 2 player.
Right, and he was wearing.
And how good were you?
I was one of the best ones in the whole Chicago area. There was a couple guys that were better than me, including Eddie Ferrier, who was the guy that. He was a kid that tested the first 2 Mortal Kombat games.
All right.
He was better than me. I could keep up with him, but in the win-loss records, he got way more wins over me because he was just better. But yeah, it was a chance meeting at a punk rock show. Like this guy was wearing a Mortal Kombat T-shirt, and you couldn't buy those at the store at the time.
No.
And I wanted that shirt so bad. I overcame my shyness to go to a perfect stranger and ask him where he got the shirt. And then when he told me he worked there, I said, "Wow!" And I basically put myself out there. I would love to be a game tester for you guys, and by just luck, he was working on a project that needed that in about a month, and he did. And to his testament, he called me. I owe my whole career to his name was Bill Dabblestein. I owed my entire career to the fact that he took my phone number and he called me when he said he would. He could have easily thrown my phone number away because he didn't know who I was.
No, just a random guy in a punk rock. At least you had the music in common.
Had that in common, and then we turned out that we had, once we got to know each other, we had some friends in common in that local punk rock scene. So it kind of made sense. But it was really, if he wore a different shirt that day, you and I wouldn't be standing here.
That is so weird.
My whole life changed
just pivots on that little detail.
On one night.
In one night, one crowd, that just like one logo.
If I didn't decide at that moment I wanted a drink and I was walking back to the bar to buy a beer, none of this would have happened. So it's like there was a higher power that aligned all these things for me, and I'm grateful for it.
That's absurd. That's so awesome. Yeah, truly I appreciate you being here on the stream. And
it's absolutely my pleasure.
And I'm going to put it on YouTube and such, and I will tag you on your Instagram account to make sure.
Please do.
And I don't know if we have any live viewers that have any questions. I need to start wrapping up here, but really fun game, fun playing with you. And,
I had a blast. We should do this again sometime. Anytime I'm at a show in the area you're going to be around, just hit me up.
We'll do.
We'll take it on the road. We'll do it in different cities.
Yeah, for sure. I need to be within driving distance. Unfortunately, because it's really fragile. It is a lot of stuff.
I mean, I come to this show every year, so I'll be here. I'll be at that Lodi show every year if that's not too far away from you.
No, it's not. Yeah, well, I was planning on being there, but I had a work commitment that I had to travel to Europe, so I wasn't there at all.
But I'll be back again next year. I might be out here on a vacation to visit my friend Gavin from the faction, you know. So he's actually probably coming to the show later today.
Awesome.
So I'm out here at least once a year, if not 2 or 3 times.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you're passing by Santa Cruz, just hit me up. You know where I live, so come down, play my collection.
That'd be awesome.
I have a bunch of Stearns and classic games and all sorts. And can you tell us when the next game is going to be announced?
I cannot. That's something I can never answer.
No. All right.
All I can say is when it's time, that's when we'll do it. But
yeah. Can you answer if it's going to be at Expo?
I can't answer that either.
Oh man!
And you'll never trick me, but
no.
But I will say that if there's a new game between now and then, it would be a pretty safe bet that it will be at Expo because we'll have a booth at Expo.
Yeah. I was at Expo a couple of years ago, and I think it was when Elvira was out, right?
I missed that one because I was at that Portland show the same weekend, which means I didn't get to meet Elvira, which really bummed me out.
I did. I got a selfie with her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's so sweet. This is
that's
amazing.
what everybody told me. I was so jealous I didn't get to meet her.
Yeah, that was just crazy. Yeah, she signed that card for us for our local arcade that I support down in Monterey. And she was super sweet.
That's awesome.
Fun show. That was my first expo that I ever been to. Awesome show.
It's a fun time. It's right in our backyard. You know, it's like less than a half an hour from my house. It's 15 minutes away from the Stern office. So it's nice.
Wow.
And it's been the longest running pinball show. I mean, they started that thing way back when nobody did this stuff. You know.
Yeah, for sure. What is like 36 or something like that now?
Shows now? There's a lot. I mean, I do just here in the States, like Stern sends me to somewhere between 10 and 12 a year.
Oh, wow.
So like I'm on the road a lot.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, safe travels then, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. I like it a lot. So it wears me out, but it's worth it. It's like a good kind of exhausting. Because I love coming out here and meeting everybody. Like it brings me a lot of joy to see everybody enjoying our games. I love talking to people about the games. I love answering questions. So it's a real treat.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks, Mike, for being on the show.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much. And we'll meet soon. We'll talk soon. Right, super rad. Thank you. All right, folks, that was it. We are wrapping up here at CAX Stream. I need to walk to my next commitment. I'm going to stream locally. I'm going to stream locally a how to play pinball with Andre Massenkoff. Thank you so much for hanging out. Cheers.